So funny thing happened Sunday morning. I know it's Wednesday and everything, but there's those special moments when you're just really super glad to be married. And so it's been 32 and a half years for Elaine and I. And we were driving to church last Sunday, and I don't know, she said something that was just something that made me feel all warm and gushy inside. Because it's been, 3 or 4 days ago. I have no idea what it was, but it was something that was really cool. The next thing I know, we're driving in, and I reached my hand over to her, and I held her hand, like you do. When I'm driving, keep my eyes on the road, being a safe driver. She does this move. Interlocking fingers. When she did interlocking fingers, I knew that we were connecting at a deeper level than I ever thought. I'm thinking in myself, I've got to preach today. This is not a time for me to all start sudden to go, we probably should just drive back home. But then she started the top thumb rub. You know what I'm talking about, the top thumb rub. I was like, so, and all of a sudden, at that moment, we were in the parking lot, and so it was time to come in and start our sound checks. But I'm really just blessed to have a wife who really connects with me and understands interlocking finger and top thumb rub. So just really love her a lot. Just wanted to share that with you. Some of you understand that kind of language, and I just wanted to be able to bless you with it. But today, I'm going to be talking about some true news pieces. I'm just going to pick some that ran in here. I have a couple true stories that might make you laugh. Apparently, Japanese taste buds easily become bored by manufacturers. They seem eager to create extravagant food combinations to satisfy them that might prove daunting to most Americans. The latest exhibit, the familiar Kit Kat chocolate-coated wafer, but with a taste of ripe melon and cheese, specifically Hokkaido melon with mascarpone cheese. As Japanese foodies know, Kit Kats in Japan come in at least 15 different coatings. According to a 2017 review by the Kakato.com, including edamame soybean Kit Kat, purple sweet potato, hot Japanese chili, matcha green tea, wasabi, and red bean sandwich. Oh, this one's titled Incompetent Criminal. Jacob Reamer, 20, was arrested in it was in Michigan somewhere. After a brief chase on October 29th, following an attempted home invasion, the resident had confronted him, chasing Reamer into the woods, where a state police dog eventually found him, lying on the ground unconscious and bloody, after, in the darkness, running into a tree and knocking himself out. This one's entitled Least Competent Criminals. Leonard Rinaldi, age 53, was arrested in Torrington, Connecticut in November following his theft of a rare coin collection belonging to his father. The coins were valued at about $8,000. But apparently, to make his theft less easily discoverable, he ran it through a Coinstar coin cashing machine, netting him a cool $60. That one cracks me up. This is the title of this. On January 31st, doctors at Stanley Medical College and Hospital in Chennai, India, removed a live, full-grown cockroach from the nasal cavity of a 42-year-old woman whose nose had been itchy earlier in the day. 2 hospitals were unable to help her, but at Stanley, Dr. Shankar, chief of ear, nose, and throat, used an endoscope, forceps, and for 45 minutes, a suction device, because he said the roach didn't seem to want to come out. Another doctor on the team noted that they removed beads and similar items from the nasal cavity, demonstrating the splayed-out trespasser in full wingspan, but not a cockroach, especially one this large.